A lot to get to tonight, including SEPTA dealing with some more issues, more delays and cancellations as we take a live look at traffic all across the area. You might want to drive to avoid the latest nightmare that many SEPTA riders are facing. You might just want to jump in your car. Just look at the signs. Plenty of trips canceled. And from the stories we're hearing, consider yourself lucky if you were able to catch a train today.
Yeah, Kelly, you're at Suburban Station for the evening commute. Any improvements?
Well, Donna, Jason, I should knock on some wood because right now it does seem like things are improving. Certainly you can see some red on the board behind me. There are some delays, some cancellations, but I'm told this crowd is pretty much business as usual. Now, despite another rough morning, SEPTA officials say technically today was an improvement with 12 canceled trains this morning compared to 55 yesterday. They say they are working on a better timeline and hope things level out, but they are warning customers they may see disruptions for the next few weeks.
I was just late and grew up in a military family. I don't like late.
Barbara Ochester finally getting on her train back to Chestnut Hill this afternoon after a rough morning getting into the city.
First one was canceled, the 7:04, and then the 7:29 came at about 7:45 maybe. So we were late all day, and then we were packed, so it had to be made into an express because there was no seats.
I was supposed to get on train 11:35 for Fox Chase, but it got canceled, and I've been waiting here for like an hour.
They stopped to tell us there's no room.
This morning, dozens of commuters were told they couldn't get on the train that finally arrived at the Jenkintown Wyncote station. While some riders felt it wasn't clearly communicated, SEPTA officials now say this will be the ongoing reality for a few weeks as they work through inspections and other required action items, part of an order issued by the Federal Rail Administration last week regarding Silverliner 4 trains and their apparent fire risks. They are operating with fewer cars on each train. SEPTA says they need point-by-point inspections of all 225 cars, which are 50 years old. Fox 29 rode a train from Ardmore at 11 this morning as Railroad Division employees worked at the front.
We're confident the fleet is safe, but there's just a lot that we have to get through. We have our crews working around the clock to try to meet that task, but it's going to take a little while. We still have instances where an indicator light goes on, and those cars are being taken out of service. It gets a little more pronounced when you already have large portions of the fleet going out for inspections.
It's been frustrating, but I'm still thankful that SEPTA's still running.
SEPTA officials say they are keeping their commitment to not sacrifice any core safety improvements, but they pulled $400 million from their capital fund to balance the budget this year and next year, and that fund is what they would use to purchase a new fleet.
It's about a $2 billion project, though, so we already have a small capital budget. We're taking more from that now. It leaves us in a position where we don't have a ton of options.
Now, as they work through these next few weeks, SEPTA says regional rail riders that get on at those inner ring stations closest to the city will likely see the biggest impact, especially when it comes to overcrowding. So they're just recommending to give yourself plenty of travel time and to have a backup solution like a bus, trolley, or subway. And they say they will continue to provide updates as they have them.
All these people who just rely on it every day, and
I can't imagine the frustration.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Letting them down. All right, thank you, Kelly.